Have you ever heard of the girl who fell into the sea and whose name still lives in the waves? Her name was Helle, and her fate mirrors the tragedy of Shakespeare's Ophelia. In Greek mythology, Helle was the daughter of Athamas and Nephele, the cloud goddess. When her stepmother plotted to sacrifice her, the gods sent a golden ram to rescue her and her brother, Phrixus. They escaped through the skies, riding the divine ram. But as they crossed the sea, the winds grew violent. Helle looked down and lost her grip. She fell into the roaring waters below and drowned. The place where she fell was forever named after her, the Hellespont, known today as the Dardanelles Strait. Like Ophelia, Helle's story became a symbol of innocence lost to fate, of a soul consumed by the very element that once protected her. And if stories like this stir your soul, don't forget to follow. Before the gods of tragedy claim this tale once more. If you believe no one can escape their fate, comment, fate always wins.